Good morning, everyone. I will presentation about develop research plan statistical tools. So let's start research plan. Okay. Before conducting any research, researchers should develop a research plan. The research plan should include the overall purpose of the research and how the outputs will be used and communicated. Yeah. Rationale for develop a research plan. First, it helps research to organize his ideas in a form whereby it will be possible for him to look for flaws and inadequacies, if any. And second, it provides an inventory of what must be done and which materials have to be collected as a preliminary step. And third, it is a document that can be given to others for comment. Content of a research plan. Research object. Research object should be clearly stated in a line or two which tells exactly what is it that the researcher expects to do. And then defining problem. The problem to be studied by research must be explicitly stated so that one may know what information is to be obtained for solving the problem. Operation term. Each major concept which research wants to measure should be defined in operational terms in context of the research project. And then method. The plan should contain the method to be used in solving the problem. An overall description of the approach concerning method to be used are clearly mentioned in the research plan. And then techniques. The plan must also state of the details of the techniques to be adopted. Population. A clear mention of the population to be studied should be made. And then sample. If the study happens to be sample-based, the research plan should state the sampling plan. The method of identifying the sample should be such a generalization from the sample to the original population is feasible. And then processing of data. The plan must also contain the methods to be used in processing the data. Statistical and other methods to be used must be indicated in the plan. Such methods should not be left until the data have been collected. Results. Results of pilot tests, if any, should be reported. Time and cost budgets for the research project should also be prepared and laid down in the plan itself. Section of research plan. First, specific aim. The purpose of this section is to clearly and concisely describe of what the proposed research is intended to accomplish. Specific aim should include specific research objectives, should be hypothesis based. Objectives should be obtainable within the proposed time frame. Study aims should fit together in overall framework. Studies should be well focused rather than broad and diffuse. Second, background and significance. This states the research problem including the proposed rationale, current set of knowledge and potential contribution and significance of the research to the field. Background and significance critically evaluate existing knowledge including background literature and relevant data. Specific existing gaps the project is intended to fill. Highlight potential policy or practice impact and highlight why research findings are important beyond the confines of the specific research project. Preliminary studies and progress report. The preliminary results section describes prior work by the investigator relevant to the proposed project. The progress report should include a summary of the previous application, specific aims and importance of the findings. Discuss how previous work leads the current proposal. Emphasize how the previous work demonstrates feasibility of proposed method. Accuracy and overall presentation are important in figures, tables, and graphs. Research design and method. This section is to describe how the research will be carried out. These include details related to specific methodology, explain why the proposed methods are the best to accomplish study goals. Describes any novel concepts, approaches, tools, and techniques. Include details of how data will be collected and results analyzed, consider required statistical techniques, include proposed work, plan, and timeline. Strategies and develop research plan. First, a plan should cover period of time. Plan of action should be flexible, and then bottom to top levels of hierarchy should be involved in the planning process. Conclusion. The research plan should include the overall purpose of the research and how the output will be used and communicated. Sections of research plan are specific aim, significance, preliminary studies, and research design. And then content of research plan are objective, methods, techniques, results. And the last, for performing an experimental work, development of research work has much more importance. So that is my presentation. Hope you will understand what I say, maybe what. So I'm so sorry if there is so many weak in my presentation. So wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you.